Doesn't believe that anymore besides Kody and Robyn have been living since 2020. I feel like it was longer than that.
Because that won't matter when I'm getting...
Welcome back to Star Celebrities. Today, we are diving deep into the storm between Kody and Robyn and the way their lives have unfolded in front of the cameras in ways that continue to shock fans all across the world. This is not just another story about relationships. This is about faith and control, about dreams that were promised but never delivered, and about the heavy cost of chasing an image that was never real from the outside. Many people try to understand Kody and Robyn, and even within the family, voices rise to speak out. Tony has his view, McKelty has her view, and honestly, both of them reflect what millions of fans are also feeling. When you step back and look at Robyn, you see a woman who says she wanted polygamy, but in truth her actions reveal something else entirely. The heart of polygamy, as many within that faith believe, is the promise that by enduring jealousy, by enduring pain, by enduring the loneliness of sharing your husband, you are rewarded in heaven. The belief is that suffering in this life translates into eternal blessings in the next. That is the very core why so many women stay even when their hearts are broken. Robyn, however, struggled with this path from the very beginning. She wanted to share Kody a name, but not in reality. She pushed, she manipulated, and she controlled situations so that she always remained the favorite. And while some fans find this cruel, others simply recognize it as the survival instinct of a woman trying to cling to the promise she was taught from childhood. In her mind, she told herself that this was how blessings were earned, but her actions showed that what she
needs still to have that sister wife, Kody's never going to be able to provide her that dream, so there's always going to be some...
She truly wanted was something else entirely. In theory, Robyn wanted polygamy. In practice, what she wanted was status. She wanted to be the woman who could hold up her head and say, look at me, I rose above, look at me, I proved everyone wrong. Her dream was not Kody himself. Her dream was never about a soulmate, connection, or a man. She could not live without. Her dream was about being seen as the perfect example of a successful polygamous family. The fame, the money, the admiration of friends within the church, this was her true goal. She wanted to escape the cycle of poverty and hardship that so many other women in her faith endured. She wanted to be the queen in a family that everyone else envied, and Kody fit perfectly into that vision. He was a man who could give her a platform. He was a man who could place her on television. He was the man who could elevate her above the women she once stood beside in obscurity. This is why she chose him, not because her heart whispered his name, but because her ambition screamed that he was a ticket Kody himself fed into this dream. Because for him, Robyn was a prize. She was a model. She was the image of perfection that he wanted to display to the world. He treated her as a trophy wife, a reflection of his ego, and he reminded her often that she was desired, that other men would have married her instantly had he not been the one to capture her. So their bond was not built on love. It was built on ambition and image and the fragile illusion of destiny. And that is why today their relationship is cracking under the weight of reality. Kody now pushes for monogamy. He wants to abandon the life that once defined him. He cast aside his other wives, and Robyn accepted it, so long as she could still claim the identity of being in a plural family. But now with no other wives around, she feels trapped. She wanted to be queen in a castle full of wives, but what she got was a cage with one man who demands total obedience. This is not the life she envisioned. This is not the reward she believed was coming. The dream she clung to for years is crumbling in her hands. McKelty has spoken with courage about what this means. She warns that if Robyn keeps pushing Kody to bring in another wife, it could destroy everything Kody values: respect above all. He demands loyalty more than love, and if Robyn dares to give him an ultimatum, he may simply walk away. Christine, too, has revealed that the only way to survive Kody is to bend completely to his will. Robyn knows this, which is why she manipulates and schemes and walks on eggshells around him. She understands that if she pushes too hard, he will withdraw his affection. But the balance of power has shifted. Kody once at leverage because he could turn to another wife. He could remind Robyn that she was not his only option. That threat gave him strength. That threat kept Robyn in line. But now he has no backup. He has no other woman waiting in the wings. He may try to threaten her with leaving or with betrayal, but the truth is he has no one else. Robyn knows this, and for the first time she feels her own insecurity rising. If she is no longer the young trophy wife, if she loses a glow that made her so valuable, what then does she really want? Plural marriage. If she herself could one day be cast aside, this is the question haunting her every move. This is a fear that keeps her awake at night. Kody has even admitted in the past that he kept his other relationships only to keep Robyn happy. He has openly blamed her for his misery, and now that those relationships are gone, Robyn has no leverage left. She cannot use the others as pawns. She cannot use jealousy as a weapon. She is alone with him, and the mirror of their truth cannot be ignored. She says she wants monogamy in public, yet she hesitates in private because monogamy means surrender, and surrender means losing the crown she fought so hard to where Tony himself believes Kody may take another wife just to please Robyn. But if that happens, it could shatter their fragile bond completely. The irony is that what Robyn once wanted may destroy her. Because Kody will never be the man she hoped for. As we continue to dive deeper into the story of Kody and Robyn, we see a couple who on the surface appear united, but underneath are breaking apart piece by piece. Fans who once believed their romance was special now see only control, manipulation, and the slow collapse of a dream that was never meant to last. Right now in October 2025, Kody and Robyn remain together. They live in luxury in a multi-million-dollar home in Flagstaff. They attend events together. They smile for the cameras. They sit on press tours and try to show the world that their bond is strong. But when the lights fade and the doors close, the reality is not so polished. Robyn clings to an idea that no longer exists, and Kody holds on to power that is slipping through his fingers. Robyn wanted to be the queen of a thriving polygamous family. She wanted a stage to prove herself and to show her church community that she could rise above, but now her kingdom is empty. The wives are gone. The family is fractured. The church has turned its back. Kody left the faith, and in doing so, stripped Robyn of the very identity she fought so hard to build. She thought she would be admired as the woman who stood tall beside the ultimate polygamous husband. Instead, she is standing beside a man
On that, it will never happen. It can't happen where she's at. So she has to let her dream.
who is seen as a failure. She is standing beside a man who is mocked and rejected by many within the community. And still she stays. Why? Because wealth and comfort hold her in place. Robyn knows what returning to true polygamy would mean. She knows it would mean poverty, struggle, and obscurity. She knows it would mean being just another woman in a life filled with jealousy and sacrifice. She is not willing to return to that. She wanted comfort, and she got it. She wanted fame, and she got it. But the cost was the love and the dream she once imagined.
Die and settle for what she can have. And what's sad,
Now the cracks are widening. Kody himself has grown bitter. He does not speak of love. He speaks only of loyalty and obedience. He believes that respect matters more than affection. He tells Robyn that she must bend his will or risk losing him. And Robyn plays along. She caters. She manipulates. She smiles when the cameras are on. But behind her eyes is the silent scream of a woman who knows she is losing the life she once dreamed of. McKelty pointed out something chilling. She said Kody will never be a diamond because he is not a good man. He does not care about women. He does not care about love. He only cares about control and respect. He demands loyalty without giving it back. Robyn is learning this more with each passing day. She believed she was entering into a partnership that would make her shine. Instead, she has entered into a prison built out as pride. Fans look at Robyn and wonder why she stays. Some say it is because she truly loves him. Some say it is because she fears leaving and losing everything, but many believe the truth is simpler. She stays because it is safer. She stays because the money is there, the house is there, the security is there. For now, that is enough, but will it be enough tomorrow? That is the question haunting every scene. Kody himself is more desperate now than ever before in the past. He could hold Robyn with the threat of other wives in the past. He could say, if you do not obey, I will go to another woman. But that option is gone. He has no backup. He has no leverage. He has no plan B. If Robyn truly decided to walk away, his world would collapse. That fear fuels his bitterness. That fear makes him lash out. That fear makes him cling to control even harder. And Robyn feels that she senses that the man she chose is no longer her champion, but her warden. This imbalance makes their fights more toxic than ever. Robyn whispers about plural marriage, still clinging to the dream that she could somehow resurrect her identity. Kody snaps back, demanding monogamy, demanding obedience, demanding she accept a new life he has chosen. She wanted to be queen, but now she's just a subject in the kingdom of one man. Fans remember when Kody once admitted he only kept his wives to make Robyn happy. They remember how he blamed her for his misery. They see now how those words are coming true. He no longer has those wives, and Robyn no longer has leverage. Their bond is exposed as fragile and hollow, and yet they both stay trapped together. Tony himself believes Kody may take another wife just to satisfy Robyn, but if he does, it will not be for love. It will not be for family. It will only be to keep her from leaving, and that is not the foundation of anything lasting. That is a setup for an explosion waiting to happen. Robyn herself is facing a mirror. She does not want to look into. She is no longer the young prize. She is no longer the shiny trophy. She is aging, and with that age comes fear that she will be discarded, fear that she will lose the one thing she traded everything for. Kody treats her as a possession, but a possession can be replaced. When that reality sinks in, Robyn will face the darkest chapter of her journey. And yet for now, she plays a role. She smiles for photos. She speaks softly about unity. She stands by Kody because to leave would be to admit defeat. To leave would be to face the poverty and shame she escaped. To leave would be to let go of the crown she wore, even if that crown is now made of Thus the truth is that both Kody and Robyn are trapped. Kody is trapped in his pride and his need for control. Robyn is trapped in her desire for wealth and comfort. They are chained together not by love but by fear. And the fans see it, they feel, they talk about it every day. This is why the drama refuses to end. This is why the story continues to pull millions into it. Web, this is not a fairy tale. This is not a love story. This is a slow collapse of a dream built on ambition instead of love. Build on control instead of trust, build on illusions instead of truth. And the collapse is happening right in front of us. As we reach the heart of this story, we must face the truth that Kody and Robyn are not the couple they once pretended to be. For years, they sold the image of a love that was pure and unshakable. They told fans that their connection was unique, that they had something special that no one could take away. But now the mask has slipped and the truth is raw and painful. Their bond was never about love, it was about power, it was about ambition, and now it is about survival. Robyn once stood tall, believing she had won the greatest prize. She was the last wife, the cherished wife, the one Kody favored above all others. She believed this made her special. She believed this proved she was chosen. But now being the only wife has revealed the opposite. Instead of being special, she feels trapped. Instead of being chosen, she feels burdened. She no longer has anyone else to compare herself to, and without that comparison, her crown has lost its shine. Kody himself has changed. He once claimed to fight for family unity. He once claimed polygamy was his calling from God. He once said that his sacrifices were for eternal blessings. But as time passed and the cameras rolled, he drifted further from his faith. He abandoned the church. He abandoned his wives. He abandoned the very system he once swore was sacred, and in doing so he left. Robyn standing in the ruins of the dream she thought would elevate. Her fans ask every day why she stays. The answer is complicated. Robyn is proud. She does not want to admit failure. She does not want to admit that she built her life on a man who is breaking apart. She also does not want to return to the poverty she left behind. She has tasted comfort. She has tasted wealth. She has tasted fame. And she cannot let that go. Her children are growing. But she still clings to the safety Kody provides. She knows that if she leaves, she will lose more than just a husband. She will lose her status, her money, her dream. But the dream is already fading around her. The world whispers Kody is no longer respected. He is no longer admired. He is seen as a man who failed both his faith and his family. The other wives who left him are now rising in strength. They are telling their stories. They are building lives outside of his shadow. They are inspiring women everywhere. And Robyn watches with envy. She sees him gaining freedom while she remains chained to the man she once believed would make her shine. The cracks are now impossible to ignore. When Kody speaks, his words are sharp. He demands respect. He demands loyalty. He demands obedience. He rarely speaks of love. And when he doesn't sound hollow, Robyn responds with soft words, with manipulations, with fragile attempts to keep him close. But the fear in her eyes tells a real story. She fears losing him, but she also fears staying with him. She fears being alone, but she also fears being trapped forever. This is the endless cycle she lives in. Everyday McKelty is warned that this cannot last. She believes Robyn may try to push Kody into taking another wife just to keep the illusion alive, but that illusion would only make things worse. Kody does not want another wife. Kody does not want to share his power anymore. He wants total control. He wants monogamy on his terms. He wants Robyn to bend completely, and Robyn knows that if she forces him, he may walk away, and she'll be left with nothing. Tony, too, has seen the danger. He believes Kody might still play with the idea of another wife, not for love, not for family, but only to keep Robyn from leaving. But such a move could explode in their faces, because this marriage is not built on love. It is built on manipulation and fear. And when fear is a foundation, everything eventually collapses. Robyn is now facing the harsh truth. She once dreamed of being admired as the queen of a great polygamous family. Instead, she is the last wife of a man who is mocked. She once dreamed of eternal blessings. Instead, she lives in daily uncertainty. She once dreamed of standing in wealth and glory forever. Instead, she lives in a house filled with cracks that no amount of money can repair. Kody himself is angry and bitter. He blames Robyn for much of his misery. He blames her for the collapse of his family. He blames her for the choices he himself made. And she accepts it because she believes she has no choice. But deep down, she knows that one day this burden will break her. Deep down, she knows that one day she may have to walk away. And the fans can feel it. They watch every scene, and they see the tension. They hear every word, and they sense the bitterness. They no longer believe in a fairy tale. They no longer cheer for Kody and Robyn. They watch because they know this story is heading toward disaster. They watch because they want to see if Robyn will finally rise, or she will fall deeper into the prison she built around herself. There is even talk that if Kody and Robyn divorce, it could open the door to an entirely new chapter, a spin-off show featuring the ex-wives, a story of women who walked away from his control and built lives of strength and independence. A story that would inspire countless viewers around the world. Fans whisper about this possibility because they see how fragile Kody and Robyn truly are. They know the cracks are widening. They know the pressure is mounting. They know the collapse is coming. For now, Kody and Robyn remain together. They stand side by side At events, they smile. For the cameras, they act as though everything is fine. But those smiles do not fool anyone anymore. The truth is visible. The love has gone. The bond is breaking, and the only thing holding them together is fear. Robyn stays because she does not want to lose her comfort. Kody stays because he does not want to lose control. They stay because they fear what will happen if they separate. They stay because they cannot admit failure. But the story does not lie. The pain does not lie. The truth cannot be hidden forever. This is not the tale of a soulmate connection. This is not the tale of eternal blessings. This is a tale of ambition turned into regret, or control turned into bitterness, of dreams turned into nightmares. This is a tale of Kody and Robyn. And as the cameras continue to roll, as the world continues to watch, we can only wonder how much longer they can pretend. We can only wonder when the breaking point will come. We can only wonder who will walk away first. What do you think of this drama? Will Robyn continue to cling to the comfort even as her dream dies? Will Kody continue to demand respect even as love slips further away? Or will we see the collapse that fans have predicted for years? Let us know in the comment below. This is Star Celebrities. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a video.